Hello children, how are you? How are you today? I am good, I am well. What about you? Hello kids, welcome to Savita Ford Academy. This one our EVS lecture. Kids, today we start our 8th one chapter title Birds, BIRDS, Birds. Kids, birds are of various colors and size. We already seen lot of birds in surroundings. Look at the pictures given below. You can see one picture here. Very good. Textbook saying label the parts of the bird correctly. One number, this one, beak. Textbook saying label the parts of the bird correctly and also write one word to describe each part. Kids, this one picture, who can tell me which picture this one? Eagle. Very good. One number, this one, beak. BEAK. So we write down here beak. 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 And next, second one, its feathers or wing. WING. Two wings showing, so S, wings. Here third number, toe. TOE, toe. And here claw. CLAW, claw. Okay. Birds are animals that can fly because they have wings and light bodies. Their bodies, it's very light. They do not have teeth. They have only beak. Okay. Let us now learn about the beaks of bird. Next our topic about beak. BEAKS, beaks. Kids, a bird uses its beak to catch and eat food. Like how we eat our food? We have a teeth and so we can chew our food. Okay. Let's come to the point. Different birds have different kinds of beak depending upon the food they eat. Birds such as sparrows and pigeons eat nuts and seeds. These birds have strong, short and hard beaks that help them to crack open their food. Flesh-eating bird, for example eagle and vulture. Flesh-eating birds such as eagle, vulture and hawk feed on small birds and animals. They have strong, sharp and hooked beaks for traveling flesh. Kids, birds such as woodpecker have strong pointed beaks. Such beaks help them to poke holes into hard tree trunks and pull out insects from holes. Hope, this one bird uses its beak to look for food inside existing tree holes. This one bird, woodpecker, make hole on tree trunk for catching, eating insects. Water birds such as duck and goose have broad and flat beaks. These birds take in muddy water with insects, worms and plants using their beaks. This one duck and goose. Now about hummingbirds. Birds such as the sunbird and hummingbird suck nectar from flowers like this. They have long and pointed beaks. See, it's a hummingbird. How it's big, long, and pointed, which help to suck nectar. Kids, next our topic feet and claws. Birds have 2 feet usually. How many? 2 feet. They use their feet to walk and hoop around as well as to catch and hold food. For example, eagle. Flesh-eating birds such as eagle and vulture have very sharp claws called talons. Using these talons, they pick up small animals such as toads, mice, and rats. Perching birds such as crow, sparrow, pigeon, and parrot use their feet to hold on to tree branches and sit on them. This is called perching. See, this one hen croc can sit on a tree branches. They using the feet and claws. Scratching birds such as hen and peacock have sharp claws to dig the ground. You can see this one hen digging here. A peacock also dig out food using its toes. Next, climbing birds such as woodpecker have 2 toes pointing in the upward direction and 2 toes in the downward direction. This helps these birds to climb up and hold onto trees. Water birds such as duck and goose have webbed feet that help them to swim in water. The front toes of these birds are joined by skin, giving them a flat appearance. This helps them to push water while swimming. Which bird can swim? Duck, swan. They have a webbed feet. Okay. Water birds such as the heron, stork, and crane can walk through water. This is called a wading. Wading birds have long legs with a spread out toes that help them to walk in water while swimming. Like this. The long legs of a stork. Next topic about how birds can fly. Birds fly with the help of wings. Wings are joined to the body with strong muscles that help them to move. These muscles help the bird to move its wings. To fly, a bird flaps its wings both in the upward and downward directions. These strokes are called upstroke and downstroke, respectively. Feathers. You can see how birds can fly. This one upstroke and this one downstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number downstrokes 6, 7. When birds can fly, that one position. A bird flies with upstrokes and downstroke of its wings. Next, our topic point feathers. A bird body and wings are covered with many feathers. There are 3 kinds of feathers. First one, body feathers cover a bird's body like this. Next, down feathers are fluffy and soft. They keep the bird warm. And third one, like this, flight feathers are found mainly on the wings and are meant for flying. Next topic our nest of birds. Birds build nest using leaves like our house. They use straws, twigs, wool, cotton and thread while making their nest. Birds take care to build their nest in place where there is a safe places from enemies and bad weather. We can see birds nest on trees, on the terrace of buildings and sometimes even on ceiling fan. Birds build their nest mostly to lay eggs in them. It is in the nest that their eggs hatch and the chicks stay till they are old enough to fly. Birds keep their young ones safe and warm in the nest. Kids, let's peep into the nest of some birds. One point textbook given here. Let's discuss. We can guess the bird by looking on its feathers. One fact file also given. A cuckoo does not make a nest. It lays its eggs in a crow's nest and lets the mother crow look after the baby cooks. Next, come to the point. The tailor bird. It's big like a needle to sew leaves together to build a nest. It also uses materials such as thread and wool to sew the leaves. A tailor bird, this one tailor bird nest. The weather bird uses its beak to weave pieces of leaves, grass or the wings to build a nest. The nest has an opening through which the bird enters. See here a weaver bird's nest. This one. How nice looking. This one woodpecker uses its beak to pick into the trunks and make a hole for a nest. World Health. Pick means to tap lightly with the beak or using the beak to strike or a hit. One point also let's discuss. Should you break the eggs or hurt the chicks by mistakenly? If anyone doing, don't do in next time. Okay kids? Next. Penguins live in a very cold places since it is difficult to find twigs, grass or a straw in such places. Penguins collect stones and pebbles and make their nest on the ground like this. This one their nest and they lay eggs there. Thank you kids, thank you teachers, thank you parents. In next EVS lecture we solve our all question answers on this lesson. Till bye bye.